Hi, I'm Stuart Bull and welcome to lesson 5 in this pentatonic series. And in this lesson we're going to be adding the low E string into the mix. So if you're a 6-string player like me, you'll have all the strings that you need. Okay, so we're in the key of A minor. We're learning the A minor pentatonic scale. We've only learned 4 notes so far, but the 5th one is coming. At this point we're going to look at the open A and open E strings, or the A and the E strings. Okay, so from previous lessons you can probably remember that we did a resolution from what is known as the minor third to the root, which is C to A, and then what is known as the minor 7th to the 5th, which is G to E. But I wouldn't worry about that theory stuff for now. Just remember we're doing the same resolution. This is one way this note can go, one way this note can resolve to, and the same with the G to the E. Okay, and we've been looking at our 1-string, 2-string idea, and we're going to stick with that. And so what that means is, if we do our first 1-string idea using the resolution from C to A, on the A and E strings, that is going to be 3rd A, open A. Now that's a 1-string idea. Both notes are played on the same string. Our next idea, so we can move up the neck, is we're going to put that A note. It's going to be the same note in pitch, and that's going to be on the 5th low E. So now we have this. So we have 3rd A to 5th low E. So now we have a 1-string idea and a 2-string idea. So the way this little system works is we go 1-string, 2-string, 1-string, 2-string. So the next idea that we have is 8 low E to 5 low E. This is going to be a 1-string idea. So far. Okay, our next idea is going to be a 2-string idea, sticking with the A and E string, and that is going to be 8 on the low E and 12 on the A. So far. Next idea is going to be a 1-string idea, still staying on the A and E. That's going to be 15A to 12A. And now we're going to use a phrase we used before, an idea we used before. It's going to be an octave above, and this time it's going to be 15A to 17 on the low E. So far. Now we're going to do a 1-string idea, which is going to be 20 on the low E to 17 on the low E. And there is actually one more 2-string idea we can do on a 22-fret guitar, and that is going to be this 20 on the low E. And if you want to bend this A up, I don't know if I've ever done this before in my life, which is going to be 22A up to an A. So there are the resolutions from C to A. Now we're going to move to the G to the E. And the first one available to us is going to be 3rd low E to open low E. And that is a 1-string idea. And just to let you know, and just to follow up, these are all notes in the A minor pentatonic scale, or in the key of A minor. We're only looking at 4 notes so far. Okay, so there's the 1-string idea. Second opportunity is going to be a 2-string idea, where we're going to keep this G the same and go from 3rd low E up to 7 on the A. So far. Okay, next idea is going to be a 1-string idea, which is going to be 10 on the A to 7 on the A. So far, 1 string, 2 string, 1 string. Sticking with the A and E strings, our next idea is going to be a 2 string idea, and that is going to go from 10 on the A resolving to 12 on the low E. Next idea is going to be a 1 string idea, and that is going to be going from 15 on the low E to 12 on the low E. You probably noticed that that's an octave of the first one we played. So let's just go over that one more time. 1 string idea, 2 string idea, 1 string idea, 2 string idea, 1 string idea. Now we go back to the second idea we talked about, but an octave above. 2 string idea, and that is going to be 15 on the low E to 19 on the A. And our final idea is going to be a 1 string idea on a 22 fret guitar. That's going to be 22A, okay, to 19A. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of things that we could talk about, you know, using these resolutions and using these notes. Obviously we can solo with them, but one really good way of putting these together is if we want to do some riffs. So let's just go back to our C to A idea, and I'm going to use a little pull-off idea where I do this, and then basically that second A I'm going to move here to this 5th low E. So I've got, and then I'm going to add the second resolution that we talked about, G to E back to G. So now if I put those two things together, let's just add a little bit more overdrive and then see how that would work as a really kind of nice straight up rock riff. Okay, I think you would agree it's quite a nice sounding riff. I don't know if I will get a record deal for that, but you know, it's a good starting point. And just as a little footnote, when I write riffs like this, I get a drum beat going, whatever it might be, and then basically I'll just riff along. So I'll have threw in an extra note there, but you get my point. So that's just one idea, and you know, in this position here, you know, there's so much you can do. Riff wise, there is so much you can do. I could go on all night, but I won't. So the next idea, or just one other idea that you can use, is a pedal tone idea, where you could say, for example, chug on the open A, whichever fashion that you wanted to, whichever rhythm that you wanted to, and speed, and then you could just add notes from those two resolutions, something like and again, if we add a little bit more overdrive and kind of rock it up a bit, we get something like this. And that is just one more idea that you can use to write your riffs. So there you have it. We've added the low E string. We've talked about how we can use these resolutions to cover the whole neck, and we've also put them to use for writing and for riffs and pretty much anything that you want. Okay guys, so that's it for this lesson. Please visit guitarstar.co.uk, guitarstarclothing.co.uk. This is one of the shirts that's on offer. It helps me, it helps support the channel. If you wish to have a Skype lesson with me, email me at stuartbull5150@gmail.com and we'll figure something out. Okay, hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll talk to you soon.